Lena Marshall was the teacher every student admired, brilliant, caring, and trusted. Daniel Reyes was her quiet, book-loving student, invisible to most, till she chose him. But when Daniel vanished just days before his 18th birthday, and Lena disappeared too, what seemed like an innocent mentorship turned into a chilling story of obsession, manipulation, and a twisted plan to escape the law in the name of love. Lena Marshall was the kind of teacher students remembered. Young, intelligent, and energetic, she taught English literature at Rose Hill High School, in a quiet Michigan suburb. Her charm and modern teaching methods made her a favorite among students, especially 17-year-old Daniel Reyes, a shy honor student with a love for books and poetry. But behind the praise, something deeper was building, something far more dangerous. At first, they chalked it up to his academic ambition, but the frequency increased. Lena and Daniel were often seen talking in her locked classroom, sometimes for nearly an hour after the final bell. His mother reported that he never came home from school. His phone was turned off, and his bank account showed no activity. Security cameras captured Daniel leaving the school alone at 3:07 p.m., but after that, nothing. Then, in March, a Canadian border agent reported a suspicious woman and teenager attempting to cross into Quebec with forged documents. The pair had IDs listing them as mother and son. A quick check revealed their true identities, Lena and Daniel. It was as if he'd vanished. The writer claimed to have seen them together off campus, holding hands in a park 2 towns over. He said he feared if he didn't go with her, she might hurt herself for him. Instead, she maintained that she would wait for him, even from prison. She insisted it was true love, claiming they were soulmates and that society just didn't understand. He completed his diploma online and kept a low profile. The case sparked national conversations about teacher-student boundaries, grooming behavior, and the importance of digital monitoring in schools. What seemed like an academic mentorship had concealed a disturbing obsession and nearly destroyed a young life. Mental health professionals continued to work with him, helping him understand how manipulation can wear the mask of affection. She had planned for them to run away once he turned 18, but feared the investigation would separate them. Her teaching license was revoked, and her name was added to the National Registry of Sex Offenders. Her descent into obsession happened in plain sight, masked by A+ grades and praise from students. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the most dangerous predators don't look like threats at all. So she took matters into her own hands, convincing Daniel to disappear with her. Lena, curiously, had taken an emergency leave of absence 2 days before Daniel's disappearance, citing family health concerns. What looked like mentorship was actually manipulation, and what Lena called love was a calculated crime. The image was blurry, but the plates matched. An alert was sent out nationwide. When police attempted to reach her, she was gone, her apartment abandoned, her car missing, and her phone disconnected. The principal quietly contacted the local police, who started a discreet investigation. When questioned, Lena claimed she was mentoring Daniel for a college scholarship. No one pressed further. Daniel had always flown under the radar, but that changed in his senior year when Lena entered his life. From the outside, nothing seemed strange. Lena praised Daniel's essays, encouraged his writing, and even recommended him for a prestigious summer workshop. Prosecutors charged Lena with kidnapping, child endangerment, and multiple counts of sexual misconduct with a minor. Her defense argued that Daniel had gone willingly, that he was nearly 18, and that no coercion occurred. But the digital evidence told another story. In late November, teachers began to notice how often Daniel stayed after class, urging him to lie to his parents and even suggesting they marry in secret once across the border. Then came the anonymous tip. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until they accessed Lena's private Gmail account. There, hidden under a folder labeled drafts, were over 50 unsent emails to Daniel. In them, Lena poured out her emotions, some messages expressing admiration, others hinting at jealousy, and one shocking line in particular, "I know people won't understand. But once you turn 18, nothing can stop us. We'll be free." In January, the school's guidance counselor received an unsigned letter warning that Lena and Daniel were having an inappropriate relationship. Detectives reviewed surveillance footage from around the school and searched both Lena S. and Daniel S.'s emails. What investigators discovered next turned the case on its head. 3 days after accessing Lena's emails, Daniel went missing. The town was thrown into chaos. Flyers flooded telephone poles, search parties canvassed woods and riverbanks, and the media swarmed the school. Authorities now had 2 missing persons. But a breakthrough came when Lena's car was spotted by a highway camera near the border of Canada. Weeks passed with no leads. They were arrested on the spot. What followed shocked everyone. Lena confessed that she and Daniel had been romantically involved for months. But the court didn't see it as a love story. Text messages retrieved from Daniel's old phone backups revealed Lena had manipulated him emotionally for months, threatening to harm herself if he spoke to other girls. Daniel testified under heavy protection. He admitted he had loved Lena in his own way, but felt scared and confused. In court, Lena appeared emotionless. She never apologized. The jury deliberated for less than 4 hours. Lena Marshall was found guilty on all counts and sentenced to 22 years without the possibility of parole. As for Daniel, he returned home, but never went back to Rose Hill High. In the aftermath, the school district faced lawsuits for failing to act sooner. The most unsettling twist. Lena had no prior record, no past complaints, and was considered a rising star in education. And in the end, what began as admiration became control.